Are you ready to catch a tiger on its toe? Well, that's not what we're going to be doing in Eeny, Miny, Mo, but it is going to be a really fun level, and one that I've really enjoyed a lot. So let's go ahead and get started. There are basically three sections to this level, and I'm going to start off with this one just because it's the one we should probably take care of first. It's the simplest. And as you can see, there's a paramecium over there that's circling this area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to block him when he gets over here, like that. And I'm going to push this block inside and trap him next to the clone machine so that we won't have to worry about being bugged by him anymore. So let's just wait for him again. I might have been able to make that, but I didn't want to chance it. Alright, there we go. No more paramecium. Let's just push him up there. And now we can just exit over here and collect all the chips on the way out. Now, in the bold solution, I do believe you do let the paramecium out. And thankfully, he's not that much of an annoyance, but I just didn't want to have to worry about that here and possibly die and have to start all over again. So I just left it like that. Alright, the next area I'm going to do, and the two other people who have LP'd this level have done this area last, but I want to do it second just because it is somewhat skill intensive, is this part. And what this involves some monster messing around here, where you completely destroy that glider flow right there and just go around and collect chips. And maybe this is not quite as skill intensive as I thought. But yeah, the traps here are for the gliders. Whoa, 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 okay. Whoa, okay, you want to dodge these gliders. Don't make those close calls like I was doing. And after a while, the dust will settle, and they will start to... Okay, they will start to go in a path, I think, but... I forgot what the optimal way to do this was. I'm sure there's a really nice way to do this where it's not quite so chaotic, but... yeah. Whoa, okay. Okay, hang on. Alright. It's kind of a weird optical illusion because those gliders and the traps don't look like they're traps because you can't see the trap below them. Alright, I think we got all the chips, right? Okay, I think we're good. Let's go and get out. Alright, hopefully none of them escaped. I really hope none of them escaped out here. It doesn't look like it. Okay, good. Alright, so now we can just tackle the last part of the level. So yeah, I really like that glider room a lot. It's a lot of fun if you're into monster dodging. And over here, we will go ahead and tackle this block area. And I'm going to start over here and create a little block wedge in here and push the block all the way over here. And this is a little time saver I learned that'll hopefully serve us well. And I know it's not exactly the optimal solution for all the experts who are watching here, but I hope this will speed this up just a little bit more so we won't have to see a lot of tedious block pushing for too long, at least. I gotta admit, I really do love these levels a lot where there's like a theme that's not really, it's kind of like a disconnected variety of stuff to do. Like there's a level that's coming up in about, I believe, 8 levels or so that's completely like this. I mean, there's 4 different challenges and they're all very different. And I like that. I mean, I do like the more instructive levels in the set that have like one concept they teach you, like, what's a good example? Like problems, for instance. That's a speed level, and it's a really good example of a speed level. But, you know, levels like this, I just love the fact that you got a lot of different things you can do. So that always just helps break the monotony a little bit, and thankfully, CCLP3 will have quite a few of these, but they won't be quite so random in their themes or anything. They will have something that connects the level all together, all the challenges in a level. So you guys will have that to look forward to when CCLP3 comes out. Anyhow, let's go ahead and head on to the exit here, and we'll be on our way to a really awesome city. What city is it, you may ask? Bounce City! Well, you can't really bounce it your way over here, unfortunately. At least, I don't... Wait, can you? You might be able to. Hang on. Okay, if that gets out of the way. Hey, you... Oh, wait, no, you can't make it... That's right. What was I thinking? Okay, never mind, everybody. You don't want to do that. What you do want to do is you want to take this route. Yeah, this is the correct way. Sorry about that. Okay, that's not the correct way. Alright, alright, alright. Hang on. So yeah, this level is all about dodging balls. And you want to be very careful when you do this. So just wait for those. Okay, now go over here. And there are some tricky bits like the one that we just passed by where you would get yourself in a spot where you can't wiggle your way out. But overall, if you just wait for the right time, you can make it through without too much difficulty. So as you just saw, you can go through all those paramecia to get to these 2 ball columns here. And you want to be careful with these groups of 4 balls. So just dodge them. Duck in these little niches whenever you can. And now just go through these rows of balls right here. And get a blue key. Alright, so now we can trade our keys. Or is it one of our keys? We passed by a door, I know that, but I think it's just one door. So yeah, we can go down here and go back up to that second niche up there, if you're counting from the bottom, that is, and get some stuff. Yeah, it's only one door. Okay, good. Yeah, I completely forgot about this level. This level I haven't played in so long, but it was definitely a childhood favorite. I really enjoyed it when I was a kid. That door's away, so you don't want to go there. You want to get this because you'll need all 3 colored keys to get into the exit. Like this. Alright, we made it past Bounce City. Now, there's not much bouncing to do in this next level, but there is a lot of running to do, and it is quite fun running too. This is one of the few levels in the set that actually has a time limit that ends in 99, so yeah, it's kind of a weird anomaly. We're trying to make sure that in CCLP3 all the time limits are fairly consistent, so hopefully there won't be anything weird there. So yeah, just run and get chased by all these monsters. You can close up that toggle wall to prevent the fireball from advancing any further. And just for fun, you can blow up that bomb if you want. You don't really have to, but if you want to do that, you can. And like that, you can just close up the paramecium area. You don't have to release that paramecium that we just passed by. You do have to watch out for these teeth, but the area with the yellow key can serve as nice cover. And we can't make that. Okay. I don't know if there's any point to pressing that blue button. I don't know if that actually does anything or not. I haven't really looked at a map of this level in a long time. You can duck in that little niche after the trap button if you want to stay away from that walker there. And you want to press that blue button that we encountered first twice. That's right. Now here is an example of something called the concussion rule, where if you press a button like this, see that button released that ball that went in the trap, and then it hit the clone button and went back in the trap. But if we press it again, it's trapped by the wall and it can't go any further. So yeah, the concussion rule, it's a lot of fun. So let the bug out, let it follow the left wall so you can get the key, and go over here, and you'll release all these bugs from a trap. And now you can just go back through the bridge you created with the blocks earlier and exit the stage. Alright. And this decade message tells us this. Chip is halfway through the world's hardest puzzle. If he succeeds, maybe the kids will stop calling him computer breath. Well, I don't blame you, Chip. I wouldn't want to be called computer breath either. So, without further ado, let's go on and move to the next level. More block pushing to do here. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. I thought something was going on here, but thankfully it wasn't anything, so we can continue playing the game. Alright, so you want to move those blocks out of the way such that you can access all but one, and you can still push these around. That's pretty much the one major challenge of this level. The rest of it is not too hard. But as long as you move those blocks around in the proper way, you should be alright. So yeah, just keep walking around, you should be good. Now, I gotta admit, one thing I really like about this level, and there's a certain level that comes later on that also features this, is that there are these fire spaces that you can see above there. And I really like that. It's a nice little design touch. And I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that Melinda's clubhouse is magical. You know how magical things with fire, like, I don't know. Maybe it just seems like they have fire in them, but Like in movies, you know, whenever there's some magic place, it always has fire in it, because fire is awesome. But yeah, I don't know if that has to do with this, but I like the fire. It's a really nice decoration. There is one level designer I'm aware of that uses fire quite a bit in his compositions, just for decorative purposes, and I think that's pretty awesome. Or at least he's been doing that lately, like as of the last month or so. Or 2 months. Well, something like that. Anyhow, enough rambling. Let's move over here. Once again, you can see outside the boundaries of this level like we just did there just a minute ago. And yes, once again, I thought that you can see into another level over there. No idea why I thought that, guys. I don't know why, but like I said, I was a silly kid at the time. And we get basically the same thing over here. Alright, so 3 more ships. We can all see them over there, down there. Over there, down there. That just sounded so... what's the word I'm looking for? Redundant! Man, my brain is totally not working this early in the morning. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Here we go. 2 more blocks after this and we will be home free. No, 3 more blocks. Oh, this one! I totally forgot about this one. Here we go. Excuse me. Hiccuping in the morning, not fun. Okay, so there's apparently 2 more blocks, but I only see this one. They must be on the left side. Maybe I missed the one in the middle right on the left side too. Oh well, we will see here in just a sec, guys. Okay, we're almost there. There we go. Okay, it is the one here in the middle. So yeah, the main challenge of this level is you just want to make sure you know that you can sacrifice 1 block like we did there on each side. And as long as you know how to get the other blocks out of that little area, you should be alright. Now here, we just need to steal a blue key from a walker, either one would work, and exits. Alright. Done with corridor, and onto reverse alley. Now there's a pattern here that these tanks follow, and as you can see, there's a paramecium up there, up top, that will follow this pattern as well when pushing the buttons. So the pattern basically is... Okay, let me wait a second here, because it didn't quite start it off properly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. And 1. And then it'll start over. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. So as long as you keep this in mind, you should be alright. One thing that's very interesting about Link's mode is that there's something called tank offsetting that will affect you if you try pressing buttons yourself when tanks are sliding across squares. Because in Link's mode, everything's all animated and the monsters actually move across squares. So if the tank is like in between squares and you try pressing a button, nothing will happen. And this is actually an interesting way to bust some levels. And right now, thankfully, we don't have to worry about this because there's a paramecium that's controlling them, and it's doing it all at the exact right time. And I'm trying to be patient here so we don't mess up. See, there aren't too many levels where you have to manually control tanks, and this is probably why. Alright, we are done with Reverse Alley, and we can move on and face off against MORTON. Now, this is a level that a lot of people don't like, and frankly, I don't really mind this level so much, so I will try to have fun with it and make it interesting. So, anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and next time we will be tackling some fairly interesting levels. So until then, I bid you adieu. Take care, everybody.